Creative vertical garden ideas for your balcony. 1. Garden tower. This special pot, called a garden tower, allows you to grow up to 50 plants in 4 feet of space, making it ideal if you're looking to make the most of the space that you have. My parents have a smaller version of these in their garden for growing sweet peas, and they absolutely love how full it looks when all of the plants are fully grown. 2. Tin can fence. Transform old tin cans into charming vertical planters. Paint them and hang them on your fence or wall for some DIY vertical planting. Say pallet planter. If you've been doing any DIY around the house like we have lately, then chances are you've got a wooden pallet lying around. And if not, you can easily find them for free or really cheap on sites like EarthBay or Facebook Marketplace. Placed upright, these pallets can be the ideal place to grow plants through the slats, not only making use of your space, but also giving you a nice industrial look in your balcony garden. 4. Ladder planter. When we moved into our home, we found an old wooden painter's ladder. While it was a bit too rickety to be used as an actual ladder, it did spark the idea of repurposing it into a vertical garden. Rather than chucking it out, consider giving new life to your old ladder as a vertical garden planter. We especially like this look for plants with long droopy stems as they really give some length to the planter. 5. Trellis planters. If mounting your vertical garden on a wall or fence isn't an option, consider using a trellis instead. Crisscrossed or square pattern trellises are ideal for supporting climbing plants, pots, or hanging baskets. 6. DIY wooden boxes. If using pallets in their full form doesn't appeal to you, how about creating a small box for planting instead? This project took me about 30 minutes per box and only needed a pallet and a few screws. It's a really good-looking, versatile box that can be used either as a seed tray or as a vertical planter for your urban balcony. 7. Gutter planter. Instead of regular plant pots, try repurposing old gutters. You can mount them on a wall with guttering brackets or set them up on a sturdy stand. Make sure to tilt them slightly for better watering, and don't forget to poke drainage holes in the bottom for proper water flow. 8. Most herbs will flourish on a sunny balcony or terrace and require very little space to grow. If your balcony doesn't have good sun exposure, some herbs that grow well in partial shade include parsley, chervil, cilantro, and tarragon. 9. On a small balcony, take advantage of vertical space to maximize your growing room. Wood pallets turned on end, old bookshelves, or tiered planters are all practical solutions for gardening up rather than out. 10. Don't be afraid to play with colors and plant types. A mix of small trees, shrubs, foliage plants, and colorful annuals will add interest and diversity to your balcony garden. 11. Flowers cascading over railings and climbing up trellises bring breathtaking color and fragrance to this charming European balcony garden. The symmetrical arrangement of the plantings helps define the space and create balance. 12. Slatted walls covered in climbing plants and other greenery turn an open balcony into a private retreat. The walls also function as windbreaks, protecting the delicate foliage. 13. A dwarf olive tree is the perfect choice for a balcony garden because of its low water requirements and resistance to high winds and sub-freezing temperatures. If you plan to use the tree as a focal point, uplight it at night to reflect the beauty of the silvery foliage. 14. Vertical planter. If you want to grow herbs or leafy vegetables, then the vertical planter is the best option. You can grow herbs or leafy vegetables in them. For a limited space, it is a nice option to get some herbs handy. Just make sure there are holes to drain the extra water. 15. Shelves to keep pots. You can make a DIY shelf or take the help of the carpenter to make shelves with holes for the pots. In this way, your plants will stay safe in all weather. It is an excellent option to decor the space as well. You can color the pots in different colors so that they will look bright and beautiful. 16. Ladder planter stand. If you want an indoor vertical garden, then this ladder planter is an excellent choice. You can keep colorful indoor plants on the shelf. If you keep this stand in a corner of your room, it will definitely be the showstopper. 17. Hanging from railing. The railing is a nice benefit for the people who want a vertical garden on the balcony. Nowadays, there are so many different types of hanging planters available. If you don't want to spend money on it, then you can recycle the tin can as well. You just need to paint it and make a hole to hang them from the railing, and beautiful planters for your seasonal flowers are ready. 18. Pallet container holder. If you want to make an artificial vertical garden wall, then a pallet container holder is all you need. Just take a pallet board and stick it to the wall and hang the planters from there. The beautiful garden is ready to treat your eyes. Make sure that the space gets enough sunlight. 19. Hanging from rope. It is an excellent option if you love clay pots. You can attach ropes in the same distance and secure a row of pots from there. You need to make holes in the plates and keep them secured with big knots. And your hanging clay garden is ready. It is an excellent option for hanging plants like wandering Jew, turtle vine, money plants, or even flowering plants as well. 20. Hanging from pipe. If you have a vertical pipe installed on the balcony, then it will be a great place to showcase your plants outdoor. You can use macrame hangers or simple DIY hangers to dangle the planters. If you still don't have any pipe installed and have the provision, then you can also go for a copper one as it will look dramatic with colorful hangers. 21. Hanging terrarium planter. For the people who look for a fancy option for vertical garden ideas for a balcony, a terrarium is a perfect option. You can grow succulents, moss, and air plant in it. You can keep this indoor as well. 22. Stock-up pots. The planter makers are coming up with a nice option for the vertical garden for the balcony. There are different types of stock-up planters available in the market that you will be definitely thrilled to check. The benefit of this type of planter is that your plants get enough light and air circulation from all sides. Stock-up pots are good for all types of plants like succulents, vines, or shrubs. 23. Vertical picture frame. If you are in love with succulents, then it is made for you only. This is the most artistic vertical garden idea for a balcony. You need a wooden frame and square planter to secure the plants. You can keep this outdoor as well as indoor as the showpiece.